Hello everyone, continuing with my last video where I was explaining you how to rename your file. Uh, Now let's proceed somewhat further. If I want to delete that file after renaming, if I want to delete that file, so you can activate this line as well. But first of all, I have to check whether the demo file at the background is there or not. Yeah, it's there at the background. I have also created two more files, demo 3 and demo 4, just for the demonstration purpose. Okay, so let's see. First of all, I'm going to replace it with demo 1. Demo file will be replaced by the name demo 1, and then simultaneously I'm going to delete it. So let's see if this works. Save, execute, and let's see what happened. Yeah, that file is gone. Demo was replaced with demo 1 and it was deleted also. And it did not go to the recycle bin, so this is a dangerous command, so always try to use it with caution. Okay, let's see further. Let me comment these lines of code. I'm already done with that, and one or two more things I want to tell you regarding this. Let's activate this. I can also make a new directory with the help of this command, this function. Actually, the name of the function is mkdirs, make directories, sort of. Okay, so I'm giving a path key in this particular folder in which I'm working in. Okay, create this new directory. So remember that you have to give the name of the directory which you want to create. I want to create a directory name new dir in the directory in which I'm standing currently. I'm standing in file handling directory. In that I want to create a new directory called new dir. So let's see if this works or not. So save, execute, and yeah, see there the directory is created at the background, right? So I'm done with this part also, and the last part where I tell you how to actually work with this file class. I've already made the code for you just for the demonstration purpose. So in this particular code, what I'm going to do is fetch all the files in that particular directory using this command, and just print the names of the files if they are actually the files, right? If they are not the files, then their names will not be printed. If they are the files, then their name will be printed. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, in this directory which I'm working in, I want that whatever all the file names should be printed. Okay, not the directory names, but the file names should be printed. So it could be exe file, it could be dat file, whatever kind of file that is, the file names should be printed, not the directory names. This is what I want in my example. So what I did is, first of all, I give a path like this: c users hp desktop file handling, and this is the directory in which I'm working in, this one. Okay, after that you need to know this method f2.list. f2.list will fetch the names of all the files and the directories present inside this particular folder. All the files and directories, it will pull out all these names. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm putting it inside the array of strings. Definitely it is going to give back to me the array of strings, and that's what I'm just storing it here. All the names have to be put inside the array of strings, so I'm going to fetch these names one by one. Okay, so let's see this. I need just a file pointer here, just a file pointer, just to be more specific, file reference variable actually. So what I'm going to do this is, file reference variable, I'm going to work inside a loop until the names are finished, until this array is finished. You can see the syntax is int I is equal 0 until the names in the array are finished. Keep on executing the loop. F3, I am pointing F3 to a new file object, okay, where F2 is, this F2 is the directory name, and I am appending it comma with the name of the file or it could be a directory, whatever I have pulled it inside the array. So I'm attaching it with the name. So you might remember that I was talking about this particular thing, where I told you that sometimes I might be requiring this particular constructor of the file, where the first argument I might need a directory and the second argument I might need the file name separately. Okay, so this constructor I'm using here. Okay, so the purpose is that so that I do not have to create the reference variable separately. The same reference variable is going to point to different objects in every iteration of the loop. Okay, so in this particular syntax, what I'm saying is f3 point to this new object where the directory name is this and the file name is this. Okay, so this is the full path I'm specifying here, and now I'm testing that full path which I've specified here in f3. Is that a file or a directory? So you remember the method that I discussed previously, is file, is directory. So I'm just verifying if it is a file. If that is true, then print its name, print the name of that particular array, the index value of that array. Okay, if it's not a file, so if condition is not going to work, then we are going to go to I is equal to 1, right? Then f3 pointer will be, f3 reference variable will be pointing to the new file object where the path remains the same, but the name is going to change. Okay, name is going to change, and again I'm verifying, is that a file? f3 dot, is that a file? Now f3 is pointing to the new object. In this case, it has left the previous object, it is now pointing to the new object. So again I'm asking, is that a file? If it is, then print its name. Okay, so let's try to execute this particular thing. Execute and see, demo 3 and demo 4 got printed. That's what I have here, demo 3 and demo 4. Directory name did not get printed. Okay, so you can take your concept as far as possible. You can see that, okay, along with printing the names, you just also print like and size of file is, append f3 dot that's length. Okay, f3 dot length. Let's see what it gives to me. See, this is 70 bytes long, this is 66 bytes long, right? So this was the demonstration of the file class, where how you access the properties of the file, how you can work with your logic. Okay, so you can make your own logic and make it execute. So that's all about it.